Got quite a bit of mud underneath the snow. Things never froze up before we got all that snow there. It's really condensed down though. There's not a lot on the ground now. We had one storm with 16 inches and then we got 4 inches after that, but it's really condensed. It's gotten warm and we've got a bunch of rain. A lot of stuff across the road here, just like I was expecting. A little bit of work to do to proceed. We'll get in there though.
When you go into the cabin, you best go prepared. You never know what Mother Nature's gonna throw at you. Some may call this a hassle or a hardship, but it's no bother. I'd rather spend all day doing this than a half a day in traffic. No Black Friday craziness out here, man. We're taking it slow.
Oh, there goes the deer. Little doe going across the swamp there. What's the matter, Frankie?
It's always nice to be here.
Well, it looks to me like I'm not the only one who's anxious for some cabin time. Frankie loves to hang out by the fire just as much as I do, so he's always eager to help with the process of building one. He's no newbie to the cabin life. I'd say this little doggie's got it all figured out.
Oh, I think you came in. You're gonna help me? You're gonna help Daddy? Yeah. Get your fire. Come on, get your fire. Oh, you're a good helper. Get some more. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Get some more. Get some more, Kim. Hand it to me. Good boy. Oh, you're a good boy. One more. We need one more. Give another one. Oh, there you go. Good boy. Good boy. Now what do we need? We need matches. Go get it. Come over here. Oh, that's a good boy. You're a good little fire starter. You are? Hmm? Oh, look at that birch bark catchment. Oh, you want me to put more wood on it? There you go. Right there. Just like that. Get it over. Get it up. Hand me another. Hand it up. Hand it to me. Oh, put another one on. There you go. Whoa. Look at that, Mike. Come on. Oh. Well, it's warming up nice in here now. Getting all cozy. Coming up to temp. I got my chores done for the day. I finished up the skirting around the cabin. Hopefully that will eliminate the porky problem. I don't think they can get in there now unless they chew a hole, and I hope they don't. I'm just having a cup of tea before I wrap it up for the day here. This is a nice handmade mug my friend Jeff sent up from Montana. He also sent up some really nice bowls that he made. Beautiful, beautiful pottery he does. And I've got them here at the cabin for my waffles and stuff. One of these days in the future, I'd like to experiment and learn to do the pottery. I've always been fascinated with that. So I'd like to do some of that and take up a little bit more wood carving, a few other little cabin projects for my next chapter in life. Yeah, so I'm going to take an opportunity here to talk about a few things and answer some more questions. I get a lot of questions. So I want to thank Jeff for the nice present he sent up, and he also sent up a metal detector. When I had that metal detector fiasco that I posted, Jeff offered to send up an old Garrett that he had. It's an old gem. This thing's made out of steel. Nice old, I like old stuff anyway. But I took it out one time over to where I thought the fence line was that I was trying to find. Within just a couple of minutes, I found the fence right away. No nonsense. It beeped when it was on metal. I dug with my hammer claw, found the fence right away. No BS. I found the fence already. Been out here about 5 minutes. I started about 40 feet in that direction, scanning the ground. This thing wasn't beeping away like total madness. Look at this, right? That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted from a metal detector. And I had such a fiasco. Thank you so much, Jeff, for sending this up. I really appreciate it. So thanks again, Jeff. The bowls are great. I love that old metal detector, and it works like a charm. I also want to thank Scott for the thoughtful present that he sent up a while ago. He sent some moose drool and some Dick Prenney books and videos and a few other things. A while ago I got some bird feeders that were made by my friends over at the Father and Son channel there, Father and Son Good Times or something like that. They made some little bird feeders, and I got one here and one over at the homestead. And the birds have been enjoying those. I've gotten a bunch of moose drool and a bunch of different beers and stuff in the mail recently. I'm going to try and address all of that as it's a good fit for my videos. I want to thank Mark over in Nova Scotia, my buddy Mark. He sent up some Canadian beers that I was enjoying when I was in here hunting not long ago. That Irish red ale that you sent up, red top or red cap or something like that, that was awesome. One of my favorites. So before I close the video, I'm going to go ahead and address some of these questions that have been coming in. One question that comes in all the time is, when am I going to be installing my solar panels? I have no idea. I'm not in any hurry. My little system that I have here covers my needs just fine. I've been trying to juggle 3 places. There's a lot I still need to do at the homestead before I put it on the market. I was running back and forth to New Hampshire. I'll get to it, and when I do, I will film the process, but I have no idea when it's going to happen. I can tell you this, it will happen when it's a good fit for my life. People are always asking about health insurance. What do I do for health insurance? I'm no different than anybody else in that regard. I pay for it like everybody else. I've got no magical solution for that. Have I done any more to the red building I had delivered for my business? No, not a thing. We have one more show to do coming up in a couple of weeks. And I'm not sure what we're going to do yet. We have some people interested in buying our business. We're going to sit down for negotiations sometime soon, and we just might sell the business off. I'm looking forward to being unencumbered for a while and just not have any place that I need to be, no shows that I have to do, and just be total free and easy to do absolutely whatever I want. I pretty much do everything I want right now, but the business is still demanding, especially at holiday time with the holiday shows and all the mail order. But we just might sell the business off and kind of just enjoy life as it is, as it comes, for a while. And that sounds really good to me. Another question, how do I keep animals and pests out of the garden? I have no idea. I don't fence the garden. I spent a lot of the summer 300 miles away from the garden. Nothing really bothers it. Sure, I have insects in there, They eat leaves and stuff like that. They might damage a few of the crop, but not much. I think the reason why I don't have much problem is because I have lots of woods around me. There's lots of natural forage over on the marsh edge. The deer feed on all those aquatic plants. The bunnies, there's lots of bunnies in the yard. They're always down there by the marsh edge. I don't have any problems with the garden. And I think people in suburbia have a lot of problems because they don't have the natural food to eat. And I think that's where the big difference is between my garden and other folks' garden. You know, if you have a little garden plot in your backyard in the city, there's not a lot of natural food for them, so you've got a target there. But I don't have that problem here at the homestead. I really don't know. Maybe it's just the way Mother Nature works, and I give back to nature. I'm always giving back. I build a ton of birdhouses. I pay a lot of property tax on acreage that I use just for habitat for wildlife. Who the heck knows why the critters don't bother my garden? But like I said in my other videos, when you give back to Mother Nature, you get rewarded in so many ways, and maybe this is just one of those ways that I get rewarded. Who can say, huh? Another thing, dog training. How did I teach Frankie all these things? Well, I can't stand undisciplined children and pets. Oh my God, I just cannot stand it. So I don't have an undisciplined dog. I never do, never have. I spend a lot of time with them. You can teach a dog to do absolutely anything. It's repetition, little at a time. Same with yourself. You can teach yourself to do anything. Frankie got a squeaky toy over there. You can teach yourself to do absolutely anything. Don't expect instant gratification. Do it a little bit at a time, and you learn through repetition. A good example of that. How many people can't stand the stupid song Achy Breaky Heart, right? But if it's playing on the radio, you could sing along to it and word for word if you wanted to, even though you hate the darn thing. It's because you've heard it over and over, and repetition is your best teacher. So that's with him. I don't expect instant gratification. I don't have a lot of expectations from him whatsoever. I just do it a little bit at a time. Before you know it, he's singing the achy breaky.